Hey there folks and friends, Connecting Dots here, July 29th. Okay, continue on here with the latest updates regarding the James Holmes story. As you read in the title, I got a sad story coming out, and also some more updates regarding the package, and also his psychiatrist. Okay, but first, and also I want to deal with the identity crisis here. Those of you that believe this is not the real James, I believe it is the real James. But first I want to play this video here, and I want to bring to your attention two things. First off, 13 seconds into the video, you'll notice the lady representing, I don't believe it's his lawyer, maybe duty counsel or whatever. You'll notice how she looks over at him right after the judge mentions if he's in a proper state to take to listen. He's not. He's doped up, obviously, and she has a little snicker here you'll see come out of the side of her mouth after she looks over. And then just pay attention after that, just his overall demeanor, his behavior. It's very obvious to me that this guy's doped up. He's just not with it. He's just not there. I don't know what's going on, but he's not with it. I think he's been doped up. I've mentioned in my past video how he complained of belly aches when he was in jail. That could be from overdosing with some type of drug. Anyhow, let's start off here with this clip.
The duty judge has made a preliminary determination of probable cause to believe you committed the offense of first-degree murder, which is a Class 1 felony under Colorado law. Ordinarily, individuals are entitled to bail. Given the nature of the charges, you are currently being held on a no-bond hold. You also have a right to have a jury trial and preliminary hearing to determine whether there's probable cause to believe that you're the person that committed the offense. Mr. Holmes, do you have any questions about that initial advisement?
Judge, be advised, Mr. Holmes, to maybe or further advisement.
Thank you, Mr. King.
Mr. King, that wasn't her speaking.
CRS 18-1-1001, we are to enter a mandatory protection order. Any violation of protection order can constitute a new criminal offense and or contempt of court. It is the order of the court you shall not harass, molest, intimidate, retaliate against, or tamper with any witness to or victim of the acts you are charged with committing, shall vacate the home of the victim, stay away from the home of the victims, and stay away from any other location the victims are likely to be found. You shall refrain from contacting, directly or indirectly communicating with the victims, shall not possess or control firearm or other weapon, shall not possess or consume alcoholic beverages or controlled substances, and is to further order the court you are not to commit any new offenses.
As if he's going to commit any new offenses. They're keeping him locked up, and besides, just look how drugged up he is. Anyhow, so let's deal with this identity thing. So as I mentioned in that past video, I'd seen how his eyes were, his pupils were dilated. I think this is an example here. You can see, I mean, yeah, that's when he popped his eyes open there all of a sudden from his sleep. Anyhow, so continue on. Next one was the ear thing. This is where I think this is the real James, and it's his left ear that gives it away. And by the way, that's that same, this is when he's in the courtroom again. That's when he had that dopey look, falling asleep. Yeah. Okay, so the original picture that everyone says this is the real James. Well, if you look up close, you can see again his left ear sticks out a little bit more than his left. That's just the way this guy has it. His left side, you know, is always more predominant, whatever you want to call it. It stands out more. Maybe it's because he has his head turned a little bit. I'm not sure, but it's one of the things. And you'll notice his eyebrows too, how that one is a little longer and this one's a little bit more dispersed. It's one of his dead giveaways. Okay, so this is one of his younger pictures. I mean, one of the pictures when he was a little younger. You can see again that left ear sticking out, the one eyebrow long and the one that's a little short. And then, okay, yeah, there's another big picture of him again. Now, here's the one where now he's in custody, right? His hair is red. And again, you can notice the ear stands out more than the right side. Some people were saying the nose. Well, the nose, that's only because in one picture he's smiling, so the nose spreads. That's very normal. Go look in the mirror right now and go smile. You'll notice. Well, maybe not everyone, but I know myself, I do. Maybe it's because my nostrils are a little tight like his. I'm not quite sure, but I know when I smile, it widens up here. Okay, so that's all it is. This is the right person. Again, you can tell by the eyebrows. That one's not quite filled in and quite as dark as the other side. It's one of his main features, I should say, or whatever you want to call it, that definitely points him out. So here's another younger picture of him. Now, I'm not sure back then. I think it's because the lighting is darker in this picture, so the little bit of hair that is there does show up a little bit. You can tell it's darker overall, the picture. Those same eyes again. Here we go again. I'll back up here so you can take a look. The ears they give away to me. That's where I see it. Okay, continuing on. The next story has to do with the lawyers and that secret package. Okay, I'll leave a link here if you want to read more, but basically the juice of the story is, it says right here, Colorado prosecutors are fighting shooting suspect James Holmes' attorneys over a package that alleged mass murder sent to the school psychiatrist he was seeing. Holmes' attorneys filed a motion Friday demanding that the court immediately produce all discovery pertaining to the seizure of the package. Of course they want to see what's in that package. And now, I'd mentioned before here his doctor, Dr. Lynne Fenton. Boy, oh boy, I got a lot of stuff on her. Unfortunately, I can't fit it all into this video. I'm going to put it on my website. I'd mentioned before I have a website. You got to look into her. I mean, they're already trying. I'm not sure if it's maybe they're not showing. They're looking for a juicy title, I guess, is what they're looking for, maybe. So they're trying to maybe blame it on her or lay some of the blame on her. I'm not quite sure, but I do know one thing. This little reprimand that took place in 2005 regarding her inappropriate prescriptions, well, it had to do with three people: herself, her husband, and another person. She was basically given prescriptions out for drugs. I believe it was only 3 or 4 different drugs, and she wasn't keeping proper paperwork. It's not a big scandalous things that this article tries to make it out to. There's really not that much to it. I've looked into it. Now, what is interesting is that this woman has a long history of dealing with mind control, psychiatry, obviously, because she's a psychiatrist, but she's also been involved with DOD, Department of Defense, and DARPA. That's what I mean, how there's so much on her bio that I can't get into it. I'm going to post a lot of stuff regarding this woman. This could be getting a little deeper than what we thought. If you're new to the world of conspiracies, boy oh boy, hang on tight, because I'm not sure how far this hole's going to go. It just seems to be getting deeper by the day. Okay, so as I mentioned in the title, the killing claims a 13th victim. This time it's a baby. Now, an interesting thing here, they've changed. They're no longer calling it the Joker killer. Now it's the Batman killer. I'm not sure if they finally clued in that the Joker didn't have red hair. His hair was green. But anyhow, this young woman, Ashley, she was 8 weeks pregnant at the time of this shooting, and she lost her baby while undergoing surgery yesterday morning. So that brings the count to 13 on a Friday. 13 died. Okay, so as I mentioned, I'm going to keep track of this stuff regarding the Joker shooting, Fukushima, everything that I'm interested here, I posted on my website. I left the link before. I mentioned it. You can't find me using Google. Forget about doing connectingdots1.com. I've tried 100 times. Even my techie guy can't figure it out, or just they want to block us. So you're going to have to enter this right into your site, or look down below in the description box. I'll leave a link directly to the site. And if you want to join up, please go ahead. So I don't charge anyone. There's no tracking, no Google ads. There's nothing on there. It's free. And sign up, use any name you want, and any information you think is interesting and others might want to know about, why not post it up there so we can all see it ourselves, okay? And share it with everyone else. Take care, folks.